Hello everybody, MightyNifty here, and today we are going to be making guacamole. This super quick, super easy, and super traditional party dip is perfect for your Cinco de Mayo festivities. Just make sure you have plenty of tequila to go with it. So let's get started. Now when I said that this dip was quick and easy to make, I was not kidding. So to start things off, you're going to want to take half of an onion, and you're going to want to dice it as finely as you possibly can. If the pieces are too big, they will not make it into a dip, it'll be more of like a salsa. So what you want to do is slice vertically as you see me doing here, and then you're going to want to take your knife and go horizontally down to the root again. Once this is done, you're going to want to cut perpendicular to your previous cuts, and then you should have a really nice fine dice. Now typically I would say to use red onion, but the grocery store I normally go to had some really shitty red onions and I didn't want food poisoning, so I went with the yellow onion instead. And to continue, you want to take a good handful of cilantro in a bunch and cut off the stems. Normally the stems are nice, they're good, they're edible, but in this dish you don't want them because you're not going to be cooking them. Then you just want to take the leaves and give them a nice rough chop. It doesn't have to be too fine, but I'm just playing around with it here. So yeah, just go nuts. And now for the star of the show, the avocado. So just take your knife and run it through until you hit the pit, and then just go around the avocado, meeting your cut in the center where it started. And then you want to very easily split this in half by twisting. And to remove the stone, you take your knife and give it a nice gentle tap, twist, and pull it out. Do not hit the stone too hard, because if you miss, you'll go right through the avocado and cut yourself. It's one of the most common kitchen injuries ever. Next, you want to squeeze in the juice of half a lime after putting all of your ingredients into a bowl, and make absolutely sure to keep your peppers and onions right next to this bowl, which are a hint to your Borderlands 2 recipe. Wait, just me? Well, okay, I did that. You don't have to. Also, if you want to make it really easy to get all the juice out of your lime, give it a good roll on the countertop or between your hands before cutting it. And of course, now's the time when we want to season this with some salt and some pepper. We're going to taste for seasoning later, but this is just a preliminary sort of thing. Next, you want to turn these avocados into an actual dip by taking a fork and just mashing that shit up until it is nice and smooth. It doesn't have to be completely turned into a paste, just as long as you don't see any more whole pieces of avocado in there. Now this took me a little while because I had some underripe avocados and it almost broke my fork in half, but if you do this with some nice ripe avocados, you should be all set. And of course, like I said before, once you're done, you're going to want to give this a taste and re-season with some salt and pepper. I tasted it, I didn't think it needed any more, so I was all set. But then once you are all set, you should have one beautiful bowl of guacamole. Great for getting drunk and passing out with. So, I hope you all enjoyed this recipe. I hope you give it a try. Please subscribe if you want to see some more, and be sure to stay tuned for the Borderlands 2 inspired recipe coming this Monday. And as always guys, have a mighty nifty day today.